guys, welcome back to my channel. I'm here with the beautiful Gabby and we're gonna be doing a savage workout. You wanna tell us more?
We're gonna do 1,000 reps on glutes today. We're gonna do 10 reps of 10 sets, 10 exercises, very glute focus. You're gonna have
the biggest glute pump to ever exist.
We are very excited to show you everything so you can challenge yourself as well.
Just a warning, guys, don't do this workout if you don't want people stopping you on the street.
If you don't want to have the biggest pump in your glutes, don't do this.
How can people find you?
Just on my Instagram. I'm also a fitness trainer, Gabriela Seni coach, and yeah, I'm so happy that we're doing this workout together.
Perfect.
Woo-hoo.
Let's go. Okay guys, so for the first two exercises, as you can see here, we are switching off with 10 barbell RDLs along with 10 barbell hip thrusts with 10 calf pulses at the very top. When you are doing RDLs, you want to make sure that you're keeping your chest nice and open, pressing your shoulder blades down and back, and you are tracing your upper thighs and tracing your legs as close as you can keep to the front of your legs down until you feel that full stretch in your hamstring. And I want you to take a little bit of a pause and then come up and really squeeze your glutes at the very top, engaging your core the entire time, and then repeat. With hip thrusts, you really want to find that sweet spot again where you're feeling really challenged. But if you tend to feel this more in your quads over your glutes, then you might need to go a little bit lighter and really focus on slowing down the movement, pressing into your heels and your toes, really pressing throughout your whole foot. And then when you get to the top, squeeze your glutes and really take that pause to feel it in your glutes. And this is going to help you transition from feeling it in your quads more than your glutes. You will probably still always feel it a little bit in your quads, but if you really want to transition into purely feeling it in your glutes, then slowing down the movement and practicing really being mindful and squeezing your glutes is really going to help. And then same thing with the pulses, really press into the entirety of your foot as well as focus on that squeeze with every single pulse. We are on number six. With RDLs, you really want to find that kind of sweet spot where you are feeling that stretch in your hamstring and you're feeling challenged, but you also don't want to be feeling it in your lower back. Switch it. All right. Let's go.
Okay. Finishing number 10. Let's go.
If you do feel it in your lower back, you might need to practice engaging your core a little bit more, or you might need to go a little bit lighter until you feel the stretch in your hamstrings and not your lower back.
Let's go. You! Yes! 300 reps down. 300. Well done. Good work.
For the next two exercises, we are doing Bulgarian split squats as well as cable kickbacks. Now with the cable kickbacks, again, you could do these either on the bench like we are or do them standing up. Either way you do them, I really want you to focus on driving that heel up towards the ceiling, towards the sky. And then when you reach that highest point, you're going to really feel that squeeze in the upper glute. Always keeping your core engaged, always trying to be mindful of your shoulders down and back so you don't start to get tension in the head, neck, and shoulders or use your lower back. There's also a piece of equipment at the gym that mimics the same movement without the cable machine, but they didn't have it at this gym. I'll post a picture of it below. And if your gym has this specific piece of equipment, then you can use this as well, and it's the same exact movement. But again, you really want to feel that squeeze and drive that heel up as high as you can and feel that squeeze in your glute, and then bringing that knee back in. I can't even walk. Can't even walk anymore. A few cues with Bulgarian split squats. As you can see, I am shifting my chest and weight forward and bringing the weights outside of my foot. This is what is helping me target my glutes more. So I always try and tell my clients this. If you're more upright, you're going to target your quads more. Number 7. With any exercise, you can always slow down the movement. That's always my biggest tip, is slow down the movement and really practice on getting the form and finding that mind-body connection before you try and speed things up or before you try and add more weight. Buns of steel. The next 2 exercises are cable step-ups as well as cable abductions. So with cable step-ups, as you can see, I am using a bench and the handle on the cable machine. What I really want you to focus on is you want to have your foot entirely on the bench, your heel and your toe, and I really want you to focus on pressing into that heel. Especially when you're on that bottom point, I want you to drive back as far as you can and then really feel that squeeze in the glute. If you have to pause to find that mind-muscle connection, then pause and then drive into your foot and heel to come up and try to really think about using your glute to come up.
Glute bump. Oh, God.
And then again, you can kind of play around with upping the weight, but also still making sure that you're not feeling this in your lower back, but you still want to be challenged as well. These are tough, these are killer. Every time I do these, I get humbled because these actually kill me. All right, with cable abductions, you really want to bring that foot behind the front foot. You have a slight natural bend in that front foot, and then you drive that leg out to the side, and you should feel that squeeze in the side of your glute. You should feel that squeeze. Again, if you need to pause, pause. Maybe try adjusting yourself either forward or back and really see what feels comfortable, but you really want to pause and feel that squeeze right in the side of your glute at the very top, and then slowly lower it down and repeat. This is another one. These are these like sneaky little isolation moves that they seem like nothing. They look like nothing when you're watching it, when you're watching us do this, but it's actually killer, and we were dying during this. I think you only did one side, no? All right, you guys, we are getting closer to the finish line. The next 2 exercises are hyperextensions. These are a good one, and deficit curtsy lunges. So let's start with the hyperextensions. When I do it with a band, I just really feel the tension. I've seen such a big difference. I just feel like I have better form overall compared to using a dumbbell. But again, I want you to really try and lift the chest and then squeeze, and really when you get to that top point, squeeze your glutes. You're always engaging the core because you don't want to feel this in your lower back. You're squeezing your glutes as much as you can at the top, and then you are slowly lowering down, feeling that stretch in the hamstring, and then when you're coming back up again, feeling and squeezing your glutes entirely. With the deficit curtsy lunges, deficit means that your front foot is elevated, so you can use a bench if you want a little bit of a deeper stretch. You can use a plate, whatever your preference, but your front foot is elevated. And then again, just like the Bulgarian split squat, you're trying to really kind of keep that hinge forward and bring the weights a little bit closer to that front foot so that we target the glutes more. And again, like I say with every single one of these exercises, focus on those pauses, focus on going slower, really get the form down, and then you can start to up that weight. These two burn hyperextensions are just one of my top glute exercises. As you can see in my previous video, I love these two back to back. Ooh, by this point of this workout, your legs and glutes should be on absolute fire, but it is so worth it. Let me tell you, you are gonna feel amazing when you finish this workout. To top this beautiful savage workout out, we are finishing with 100 lateral squat walks with a band. You can use a thicker band or a band similar to what we are using, whichever your preference. I want you to press into those heels. I want you to get as low as you can. I want you to try and really focus on pressing into the heels of your foot, keeping your core nice and strong, and push these last 100 reps out, because you are right at that finish line right now. Just like the name of this workout says, this workout is absolutely savage. You will feel this workout in every fiber of your glutes and legs, and you will probably feel this for 1 to 2 or 3 days after. It is killer, but so worth it for the glute gains. If you happen to give this workout a try, make sure to comment below. And if you haven't already, make sure to like and subscribe to my channel, and I'll see you guys for the next workout.